Welcome to my channel one more time and thanks for being here. As I mentioned before, I recently moved to Puerto Rico and we're gonna be learning a little bit about their culture and their food. Today we're gonna be traveling to the farm and we're gonna be getting guineitos, and we're gonna make guineitos with escabeche, which is pretty much green bananas. It's important to remove any dead leaves or branches so your trees don't die. After a very long walk, we finally found the bananas we're gonna be cutting today. And now we're ready to cut our bananas. Now it's time to walk back to our car. Believe it or not, they are heavy. The guineito con escabeche, we're going to be needing 20 bananas. So we're going to be separating the bananas. We're going to be removing the skin from the bananas, and we're going to repeat the process till we're done with all of them. And the best thing about a farm site is that you get to enjoy those beautiful views. And yes, peeling the bananas is gonna take some work. We're gonna cut both sides, and then we're gonna take the knife and cut a small slice on the flattest surface of the banana. That is gonna help you remove the skin a little easier. And after we're done peeling all the bananas, we're gonna add it to a large pot so we can boil the bananas. So now that we have the bananas on a pot, we can add water to boil them. And now we're gonna put them on the stove for 20 minutes on medium heat. We gotta be productive and use our time wisely. So we're gonna start by using 6 garlic cloves while we wait for our bananas to be ready. So we're gonna start cutting our garlic in quarters, meaning we're gonna cut it in half and then we're gonna cut it in half again. We're also going to be using a large white onion. We're going to start by removing the skin of the onion, then we're going to cut it in half, and then we're going to proceed to cutting in half moons. Also going to be needing 4 leaves of laurel. Now that we have all our ingredients, now we're going to check the bananas and they should be ready. Not everything needs to be perfect, especially on the countryside, so we're going to be using this scratch out pan to saute our vegetables. We're going to start by adding the garlic. Once the pan is warm, it's only going to take a minute or 2. Once the garlic has a golden color, we can add the onions. Now let's make sure to separate the onions so they don't stick all together. Now it's time to season our garlic and onions. We're going to season with 1.5 tablespoons of salt and 3/4 tablespoons of black pepper. And for the next step, we're gonna start slicing our guineitos, also known as green bananas. After we're done slicing them, we're gonna add them to the saute pan. Now we need to add 1 cup of olive oil. We're going to add the 4 leaves of laurel. And now let's add half a teaspoon of salt and 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper. Now let's make sure to mix well all our vegetables. Once we're done sauteing our vegetables, we're gonna add it to a deep container. If you couldn't saute all the bananas on your saute pan, now is the time to add the rest of them. Add 1 cup of olive oil. And now we're ready for the last step, 3/4 cup of white vinegar. Now we're going to mix all our ingredients and we're gonna let it rest on the fridge for half an hour. Now it's time to sample this delicious Puerto Rican side dish. I hope you have enjoyed this delicious Puerto Rican side dish. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to subscribe, click the bell and share with your friends. I will see you next time. Enjoy!